welcome to Project Mayhem episode number 5.
It's 5, right?
And people say, people statistically, when people make podcasts,
This is when they usually shit the bed.
Yeah, after 5, they don't keep going because they don't see a following or whatever. And
Rome wasn't built overnight.
Listen, it's all about consistency. Everything you do. So we got your boy on, right?
Yes, Mike.
What's up, man?
What's going on? It's good to have this man.
Yeah.
He's another alumni of the place. Should we
Okay.
name them? I forget.
We'll wait until
I just say the
Fred.
LICR boys. That's usually
Yeah.
what I say, but-
I guess it's there.
Yeah, we said.
Well,
No, we
Fred-
said
well,
no.
Fred, Fred's coming on Thursday.
Yeah, Fred's coming on.
He's going to be
Oh,
our guest
nice.
on
Yeah.
Thursday. So I saw you on, because I do the social medias, most of them.
Yeah.
And I see you all over, and I was like, yo, this guy's like really a fan, and I didn't notice who you were talking
And
about.
look, you started doing. How long? No, I gotta turn like this. I just weird OCD.
Yeah.
But how long you been posting your own videos? Like, because I remember.
Not that long. A couple of months now.
So like when I first started seeing it.
Pretty much after. So just to give you a rundown, when I came out of rehab, I ended up having some family things going on,
Okay.
and I had to move out of my house. And when I did that, it kind of like poof was like, I'm gonna start posting stuff and basing it off of recovery and fitness and bettering yourself.
Now I get the $1 million question. You're separated, not fully divorced yet, but you think your ex-wife would have been pro or against you posting like that? With the shirt off and all that?
Probably pro.
Okay, cool, that's cool.
Probably
Because listen, jealousy is a mother...
Oh, yeah.
And I noticed, even the ones that say they don't.
But you know what it is? It's like the message that you're doing is positive, right? So like if he was doing that and he was at the strip club, maybe there's a different...
No. Listen. All I'm saying is once you introduce the message, that's cool. But when they start seeing you in really good shape with the pictures with your shirt off, the attention, that's when it starts to take a curve.
But that's what you want to get also. That's
Well,
what you're
I
going
know,
for.
I know, but the ex-wife don't like
She
that.
wasn't a jealous person in that regard because she knows I'm coming home.
Yeah.
So I don't think she would have had an issue. I think that she probably would have teased me, made fun of me a little bit. Because I'm not.
Right.
Before I started doing this, I was like, dude, I don't want to be on social media. I don't want anybody to see my face.
Right.
I didn't want my kids on social media, and that all kind of just changed overnight.
But social media is like anything that's a weapon or a tool, rather, could be
Sure.
used as a weapon. So
Yes,
let me ask you this,
exactly.
Mike. Where are you from?
I grew up in Sound Beach.
Okay.
Familiar with that?
Yeah.
We go
Echo
to
Ave.
So yeah, right.
Sound Beach is
around the corner from that.
wait, that's Suffolk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it by Blue Points over there?
No, it's the North Shore. You
It's
take
on
it.
the
You
North
take
Shore.
83 all the way north, right?
I've been in Sound
You know
Beach
where
before.
Port Jeff is
It's
outside?
like Miller
Oh,
Place.
it's right over there. Oh,
Miller
okay,
Place,
okay.
Rocky Point,
Yeah,
Miller Place.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to date a girl that was right off of Echo. She was loco.
Echo. Okay, I know Echo.
Handy
Echo.
Pantry is over
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
You go to the bottom of Handy Pantry, you make a left, and I grew up on Mitchell Drive.
Okay.
Yeah, I know Echo.
And
So-
then I spent most of the time in Sound Beach.
So you're a North Shore dude.
Yeah.
I come to find there used to be like the difference between like a South Shore dude and a North Shore dude, right?
That's
like,
what I hear.
Like
I don't really-
The only thing
I don't
that's
buy
different.
into
The
that,
only thing
honestly.
that's different is the beach, right? It's rocky up there.
Absolutely, man.
Very rocky.
Absolutely.
Very.
Uh,
rocky.
listen.
Tolerance for the
No.
My tolerance for walking on rocky beaches since I started.
Oh, it's
going
miserable.
To the South Shore, it's completely different, man.
You know what I noticed? Like, there's a difference. Like, I grew up in Queens, so when I came to Long Island, that's when I know there's difference. I didn't know there's North Shore,
It's
South
quiet,
Shore.
too, coming from Queens.
We used to call it the country out here. The country. We used to be like the country. Because it's just like, okay, I'll give you an example. Back in the 90s, you got, at least people out here when I moved out here, everybody was wearing Jenkos and all.
Oh
Like,
my God.
like I remember watching, wearing like Tommy Hilfiger, Boss, like,
Yeah.
and like everybody out here was wearing like, they had the mushroom haircuts with the
That's
part,
so
like the
funny.
dude from, what's it called, Boy Meets World, the guy Sean. They all had that haircut. I'm
My
like, what?
brother had that hair.
Bro, everybody had their haircut. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what did I just walk into?
It also depended on, like, when I went to school, you called them the wiggers.
Yes.
That's where you
Wankster.
got your boss
Yeah.
and Paco.
Yeah.
And all that
Yeah.
And then it was like the skaters, which were your like haircut and everything.
Yeah,
come
yeah.
into
See,
play, right?
I meshed them both. I just did my own thing. So I used to blend the two clothes together and just wear mishmash.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I was like, I don't
Dude,
I don't like to conform
like
to
you
anything.
said, I was like a wiggle when I was in middle school.
Me
Bro,
too.
the clothes I bought when I was in middle school, high school, I still wear. Like I grew into.
Well,
it.
now they're
Over years,
back,
because-
bro.
Into 'em, that's funny.
You know what I mean?
Well-
So you're from the North Shore. When how was your upbringing? Brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I got two brothers, younger and older.
Right.
Upbringing is, I would say, your typical like 1980s upbringing.
Okay.
Dad was at work all the time. You know, came home, you were scared when Dad like
Yeah.
walked in the house.
Right.
You know what I mean, like that
Right.
type of stuff.
Right.
But you know, outside playing sports, I mean, like 90% of your life was outside.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
That was the best.
Those
It
days
used
have
to
changed.
be like you know when to come home when the street light went on.
Or
I
you
do,
know,
my mom was screaming from
Right,
the block.
right.
or you
and
guys,
you
I
hear
was
it.
just telling someone about this the other day. Remember, like for us, we would start the handball courts in the morning.
Okay.
And then you would see somebody, all right, let's go meet at this pizzeria. And then like, oh, yo, this is having a party tonight. Nobody had phones.
Oh,
we
yeah.
would just,
You know where your friends were because the bikes were out.
dude, we would just, well, I'm talking about when we had cars too. We
Right.
would just bounce around and like all the whole day, you just, all of a sudden you would start with a group of like 3 and you end up with a group of 20 by the end of the night.
Oh, deep.
When
Yeah.
I was a teenager, I remember walking from Sound Beach to the end of Miller Place through all these pathways and everything. And it would take about, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to our destination. But to your point, and next thing you start with 2 people.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you got 15,
Just
20
tacking
people.
on.
But all you're doing is walking.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Dude, we walked everywhere. We weren't big with the bikes when we got in high school.
Well,
like-
that's what's cool because I'm a little bit younger than you guys, right? I'm 34.
Okay.
But I grew up, I was like the last generation to grow up without this stuff.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like beepers were there, and then the Nextels came out, and then and just to see how far iPhones come since its inception in like 05 is insane.
I hate them. I wish we can get rid of them.
You know what? Honestly, it really, people don't even know how to talk to each other. Like, just think about it. Like, I'd be, laying next to my girl, and then she's just on the phone. I'm like, what is the point of hanging out?
Yo, beepers.
What is the point of hanging out if both, like, you ever seen it go out? It's like people out to dinner, and all 4 people at the table on their
Don't get me
phones.
wrong,
Not
I'm-
even that.
I'm guilty of it too.
But, like,
Or
I'd
you
rather
go-
engage.
you
I
go
like to talk.
You go to a concert, and you see people watching the concert through their phone as they record it.
Yeah, I don't get that. See, I'm old school. Like, I don't like to do I'd rather just call you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just the type,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I even do the voice memos on my phones. I'll just say the message instead
Right.
of like typing. You know how you were saying typing? No, I just leave my voice and
Or
send the
you
text.
be in the
If
same
I'm
room.
I'm sorry.
You be in the same room with somebody, and they're texting you.
Well, that's what to his.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I would be when I was living at home, and my wife would text me, and I'm like, why are I could yell to her, why
Yeah.
are you texting me?
I'm right
Yeah,
here. I'm right
You know?
here.
And I just never understood like that the point of that. You're in the same. You walk down the stairs, come and get me.
It's just
walk-
it makes everybody so lazy.
And then, like you said, when you're what's the point of hanging out? You're sitting with that person.
Dude, because it's like, especially like everybody has kids, busy lives, work. So when I get to see somebody, usually I don't get to see them often.
Yeah.
I want to, talk, chop it up. Like, I don't want to sit there and be like, on my,
Right.
what's the point? I can do this at home and text you. And
At the end of the night, I would do it. I'd be laying in my bed and I'd be on my phone because I'm just like.
well, that's different. I'm talking about like
you
you're meeting a buddy or meeting somebody you haven't seen in a while. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
But that doom scrolling at night,
Yeah.
just like this. So,
And it's so unhealthy.
so Mike,
it is. It's definitely bad for you.
when you start getting high?
Or drunk.
Yeah, like what came first?
So, actually, the drinking started. I think I got wasted when I was like 12.
Okay.
That was same here. Same here, yeah.
And that led. I started smoking weed around 14.
Okay.
My brother got me my first bag of weed. And then it was just like piggybacking the both of
Yes,
them.
the progression, yeah. Like anything. I remember we were just talking about somebody, I forget, Wes. You know Wes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Me and Wes were just talking about, you know Wes too, I forget. Wait, do you know Wes? No, that
I
was,
met him
I,
before.
oh, you met Wes, okay, anyway. We were talking about like, yo, $20 we get you weed, get you a drink, get you
Plenty.
food, get
Yeah.
you gas. That $20 get you everything you
You could
need.
split it up into 4. $5
Yeah.
for this, $5
Yes,
for that,
$5 for everything. You're
Right.
good with
That's
gas,
very good.
food,
That's when I
cigarettes.
was like, yo, you got 5 on it?
Yep, dude, like,
No doubt.
now, look at gas now, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
bro, this is insane. I put $20 and then he laughs at me.
Inflation.
It's called BS because they're manufacturing
Even
this.
if you wanted to buy a 12-pack now, what is it, like 13?
I don't
you
even
know what
know.
it is. You know what it is to see the dollar. You could pick out any dollar, right? And it says right on it, this note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. It's the IOU. It has no value to it, right? The value it has is what I could use this on and put a smile on somebody's face or put food in somebody. That's the value. Without it, it has no value. They just print it. Used to be backed by gold.
What?
Not backed by gold no more. You know what I mean? Last person that tried to change that was JFK, and they killed him.
Oof, headshot.
It was years ago that they said they wanted to try and get rid of the cash.
Well,
haven't done it.
You gotta hope for the they don't try to get the digital currency going. That's gonna be the problem.
I think, I mean, my idea on this, because they did it, they have it over in Europe, the digital dollar, social credit score, in China too. So that's like where I feel like the country might go, is either it's gonna go to a digital dollar or it's gonna go back to gold and silver. It's going to be one of the two. The people that have at least gold and silver is tangible, but a digital dollar, what is it? How do you know what I mean? Like what's the value?
They're setting it up, bro, just by how you have your.
But they say it's the market of beasts.
Well, it's also, remember, you have all your cards on your phone. We all tap now. I'm guilty. I used to never do that. I'm doing it now.
I just made fun of somebody for doing that the other day.
But you know what? I know what happens. Like, you know, you're running around. I forget. I don't like to keep my wallet because, especially in the city, a lot of times
It goes back to our phone situation.
Yep.
The phone. That's it.
Bro, you know,
your lifeline.
They talk about cyborgs. We're basically, this is an extension of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's even places you could go to now that don't even take cash. You gotta tap to pay.
Or now, now I remember now what they're starting to do, like vape shops do it a lot. Cash, or if you even use your debit card, it used to be a credit card only. They hit you with a fee.
The merchant fee.
$5
Yeah. They just tax you.
Or like a $10 minimum or whatever it may be.
In one of my outpatient meetings, and we talked about communication and the phones and like interaction as human beings. Like, we're meant to be talking to each other and stuff like that.
100%.
And
we're social creatures.
The phones are destroying that, man. And you know what because I have kids, right? You have kids. So one rule at my dinner table was
phones.
First of all, my kids do not own any electronics. I refuse to.
Really? That's good.
Zero.
Well, the divorce definitely. For me, that's when everything got. Because then it was like.
One thing I will give I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say is it became like, well, mommy got me this. Yeah. Like, not that we're doing it on purpose, but then also like, you know, I was guilty of tapping in because now you feel bad.
It becomes like it's almost like a hush.
But you know what the problem is too? They're friends. All their friends have it.
Right.
So now they're like the one odd man out.
I get it.
But it pays off better in the long run.
No, I know.
The point that I was getting at was. The dinner table, even like my phone wasn't even at the table.
It's like a secret time.
And my wife would pull her phone out and be like, dude, no. Like, anytime I don't break balls or whatever, not at the table. Because this is our family time. We're all sitting down. I want to teach my kids. I'm big on values. And I'm very, very big on manners and things like that. And we can't teach my kids manners if you're staring at a cell phone. Right. Or they're staring at, iPads.
Like, you ever go out and you see, like, a parent, like, they're out to dinner and they just give their kid a tablet just to keep them...
Quiet. Shut up. I don't want to hear you.
That's bad. That's bad.
What was the point of taking them out?
You're pacifying them with the tablet.
And it's also, kids watch what parents do, right? Yeah. So if they see you or mom at the table, well, mom's on the phone. Why can't I be on the phone?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And listen, I'm not bashing on my wife.
No, there's a time.
And I'm certainly not a perfect parent.
Right.
But when it comes down to trying, because believe me, I can't tell you how many times I've been sitting in my living room, like my kids are running around, daddy, and I'm like,
we're all guilty of it. As much as I try.
1 minute.
Yeah, right. 1 minute, daddy's watching something, and then you kind of like forget that it's like, dude, especially my kids. I have 2 daughters, 5 and 3, and they're sponges. Right?
Yeah, especially at that age. Yeah.
So I catch myself sometimes like, dude. Put it down.
They're wild perceptive too.
And you know what? I like to think that the one thing that sobriety has taught me is slow down.
Right.
Yes.
Slow down.
Right.
I don't have to be on that phone talking to people just because I feel like they're gonna get upset that they had to wait an extra half an hour. You know what? The phone can go down.
Yes.
100%.
Because you also then you get time to like do self-inventory and check in with yourself.
Yeah.
If you're on your phone, I don't care. You're distracted.
Yeah.
You can't fully be in tune with
Well,
yourself if you're on your phone
You know
24/7.
what it is too? It's like people shouldn't have instant access to you like that, right? Like back in the day.
Because then the second they don't,
Right,
Totally agree.
right. Like, listen, I do sales for a living.
Okay.
I'm on the phone all day, all day. The last thing I want to do when I come home is be on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
now this is a pet peeve of mine, and this pisses me off. Right? So I don't mind if you don't answer me back. Cool. But if I see that little red, I see you read the messages. That's like giving me the, oh my God, that really gets me.
I almost just split that up.
That really gets me going, bro. That really gets me going. 'Cause
And
it's like,
not answering at all.
it's like, bro, at least I do the courtesy of doing like, I look, you know, on the screen, you can see
Yeah.
the text. I'm like, all right, I'm not clicking that because I don't want to talk.
Yeah, right.
Well, at least I'm not going to give them the
Always
dignity
save
to
it, yeah.
save it.
Like,
Go back.
I mean, I prefer phone calls, right? Like,
Yes.
Like before you called me, I text you. I was on the phone with my sponsor.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone with my sponsor.
Well, yeah, I get that.
But,
yeah.
but if you're not on the phone and you give somebody the FU button and say what's up,
Oh, that's another thing that drives me
couldn't just
crazy.
pick up.
Yeah, it's like different. Like, you know, Paulie always he does that, but he messaged me. He goes, "I'm with Sam," or "I'm
Yeah, he does that a lot.
Yes, but then at first, I'm like, and I see the text come through. I'm like, but then I'm like, all right, whatever. Me, I'd rather just I don't know. I'm just better. I like to just talk, answer, and be like, all right, you know, I'll call her
Right.
back. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
Depends on who it is. Like, you know,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
Again, you'll call me. I'm like, dude, is everything cool?
Yeah.
Just to make sure, and I do that a lot because if it is an emergency,
Then I'll make the time. Like
Then
you'll
I'll
make
be
the
like,
yeah.
yo, that-
I do appreciate you saying that because now I know like you're busy, but you'll make the time
is
if it's
everything
necessary.
cool? Let me know.
Yeah.
And if it's important, I'll call you right back because that's the other part too. Is like, even you know, I can use you or anybody else as an example all day. But even like my brother, like he hit me up and I couldn't talk, and I said the same thing. I said, "Yo, is everything all right?" Because ever since you know, my grandmother and my father passed, I'm on high alert with that stuff. So I don't want to bypass something important. You know?
My ex-wife, you make a good point because you know what? I do mean to pick up my mom's phone calls, my dad. You know what I mean? Because like grandfather just had a stroke. You know, a lot of stuff, health issues going on. And like I tell my ex-wife all the time, I'm like, she never picks up the phone. Text. Hits the FU button. It's always busy. It's like, yo, if I was in a life and death situation, I got to a car. God forbid. I'm the father of your kid. You're just going to hit the boop. Oh, she's going to watch this. But like, it's the truth, man. It's like, God forbid. At least you were like, yo, if I was like, yo, Mike, if you text me, like, Mike, I'm in the gym, my car broke down, then I know at least you're present and you will call.
Absolutely.
But like, if you don't give somebody that option, just text it.
Yeah, I'm not just like, listen.
Yeah.
If it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm spent and you call, I'll literally just text you back, yo, what's up? Is this cool? Because I'm just chilling and I'm not getting on the phone.
Well, yeah, I expect that. You know, you may with your girl, your kids, whatever. Like, I get
Kind
that.
of like sometimes I'll call my sponsor and he'll be like, listen, do you want to hurt yourself? Do you want to hurt somebody else?
Right.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yes.
It's not that deep.
And
You
that's
know-
okay, right.
You know what makes it easier? Those earbuds. You know what? Because now I can put those in,
Oh,
talk.
yeah, just click it.
Yeah, I do. I'm at the gym. I'm doing this. I'm talking to my sponsor. I'm talking this. So I make all my phone calls. I'm just running around with
Yeah,
them
when
on.
I have those in, I'd say 9 out of
Because if
10.
I have to hold the phone like
Then I don't
this,
have to put
I'm gonna
it
dead
down.
that phone call in a minute. Because I can't. It just drives me crazy.
Yeah, I hate
And plus, it's not good. I mean,
I hate doing
No, it isn't good. That's why I have a headset usually I'll wear. I mean, I wear it for work.
I'm sure the Bluetooth is still radiating your brain. It's all killing
Bro,
But
us.
at the same time, back to
Wi-Fi
what we were
in there.
talking about, it's like how much time are you spending on the phone?
You ever look at that screen time thing on your phone? It tells you.
Dude, I just changed the settings so at like 8:30 at night it changes it from blue light to like grayscale. So like you don't even want to look at the damn phone.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's
It
supposed to like
makes
mess up
it-
your eyes.
It makes it easier, and blue light also when you look at your phone all day it makes it harder to go to bed at night.
Mm-hmm.
So back to so you were drinking,
I
started
know,
smoking.
skipping around on that. a
Yeah,
lot.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, trying to.
We have an open forum podcast.
Yeah, I wanna get to the nooks of it.
Yes.
Like
Sure.
what brought you to LSCR? Like
So
how
I'll give you a quick rundown
Yeah.
on that, just so you guys kind of have a better understanding. So I've been drinking and drugging since 13 years old,
right.
and when I was younger, my mom and dad separated. Mom left. I went into a tailspin of I don't care.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
I don't care. And my father, my upbringing with my dad, I wasn't close with him at all. And he was an alcoholic, by the way.
Okay.
And he was either at the bar or he was at work. And when he wanted to spend time with us, he was drunk, you know? And so that's how when she left and he wanted to, and I got to give it to him, man. I give it to my dad. Luckily, before he passed, I had a good relationship. But he stepped up at that point in time to be a father. When he could have just said, screw this.
Yeah, that's tough, man, for a man, especially.
Yeah, oh, no doubt, man. And that was the first time I ever saw my dad cry. Anyway, but I wasn't very, like, good to my father. So he wanted to give me, like, a curfew and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro.
Not happening.
You know, so it just got worse after that. So more drugs, more drinking. And my dad essentially, like, accepted that. Like, I'll never forget one night I came home. It wasn't even one night. It was 7:30 in the morning. I just dropped a couple of pills of ecstasy a couple hours prior to that.
It was a nice night.
Wasted, high. And he's looking at me and he's like, yo, did you do blow or something like that? And I'm like...
Eyes are shot.
No, and I'm like, no, you know the truth, I did ecstasy. And I'm like looking at him like... And he's like, dude, why can't you just stick to drinking and smoking? Not for nothing. That is not the response you want to hear.
Yes,
from your father,
yes.
right?
Like, can you do the lesser of the two evils, but still evil?
Right.
So, so that was my lifestyle growing up. I did stop doing drugs, you know, a couple of years after that, like for the most part. I wasn't really much into a drug. The opiates I got into for a little bit, but
Wasn't
really
your
just
thing.
drinking and smoking.
Yeah, that was your. I always say we all have our kryptonites. Like opiates is my kryptonite. You know what I mean? Like yours is more.
Well, it's both peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly. Well, yeah, I like peanut butter and jelly, but the peanut butter has always had me.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
So-
with my drinking, the opiates were awesome.
Right.
Because it made me
It's
feel
an
like
enhancement,
I-
yeah.
Well, it's
Oh,
also
God.
like a lot of people,
Incredible.
that drink do coke simply because it makes it allows them to drink more.
Yes, you could boost
So-
that and you keep it really going.
So that's what happened when I did the opiates.
So what was the moment that you realized, wow, I have a problem?
Well,
with
hold
this?
on. I'll get to that in
Okay.
2 seconds. So this is where my problem, I feel like, started. I had 3 roommates, and I'll never forget it. My roommate, Sean.
And you're still in Sound Beach at this time?
Nah, I'm in Rocky Point.
Okay.
Okay.
So I might as well.
Yeah, you're right around the corner.
North Shore.
So I'm about 24 years old, and I'm now cracking beers after work during the week.
Oh.
I never, not to say never, but I very rarely drank.
You were
during
more
the
of a
week.
weekend warrior.
Yes. I start cracking beers during the week now. 2 days in a row, he goes, Mike, you know, what's going on here? And I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a beer or two.
Right.
And that's when it started to become 7 days a week. And then from that point, it was partying, whatever. And it, you know, so fast forward from 24 to 30, when I met my wife, right? So this whole time, I so-called got this issue under control. But
Right.
dude, when I tell you, I could drink. I could drink you, him, and 17 other people under the table on the same day.
It was almost like a badge of honor back then. Remember the funneling?
Oh,
Dude,
100%.
yeah.
Bro, we funneled like 10 beers to start the night. Like, that's
Shotgunning,
insane.
shotgunning it.
Oh, my
It
God.
was, it's not even
But then
anything
also
about
the
it. It's
games
crazy.
that when you're like teenagers
Oh,
or young,
yeah.
beer pong,
Yeah, right. Beer pong.
flip
the whole
cup, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then also the social thing with girls and all that. Everybody's
Absolutely.
drinking.
And then, you know, I'm going out 3 times a week. Then the weekend, I'm turning
Now,
it up a notch.
were you also going to, like, because I know back then for us, it was easier to get into bars. I
Were
feel
you
like.
hitting like
Yeah.
Bordy Barn and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, Bordy Barn. Oh, my God.
Remember we stickered up.
No, was which one was the place that they would dump the beer on you?
Bordy Barn.
Okay, so nobody told me. Everybody thought this was real
Yeah.
funny.
You're
Not
like-
to explain this to me.
And then you know what else they would do? They'd hit
Oh,
you with the
that's great.
they'd hit you with the make sure you wear a fresh pair of Timbs.
No, because everybody
Fresh
knows my
air.
temper,
Yeah,
and
actually, people
I
told me
walk
not
in,
to.
and the first 30 seconds somebody dumps a beer, and I just cock back and blast this, and I started melee, and I'm like, why did nobody? Like, 'cause of course, everybody wanted to get it.
Right. Everybody wants Crank to
Dude,
become
that's
the tank.
So bad. Why would somebody want to do that to you?
Because dude, back then, I feel like there
But
wasn't.
it was also like girls would do it and it'd be their way of.
But
like,
also-
I want to fuck. You.
Also, there wasn't. Listen,
Especially
it was,
stickers.
we didn't have camera phones. There wasn't security cameras. There wasn't
Right.
ring. Like you would get into. I've gotten okay. If I got arrested for one, yeah, the kid almost died. He went to a coma. But the amount of other violent altercations that happened, I'm talking about on like a week, like every other night basis, and like there was no consequences.
Right.
Yeah, I got the one really bad consequence, but the other stuff I did, Like, no, there was no consequences. Like, we were like, it was like the Wild Wild
Well, they
West.
would just throw you out. They didn't care.
Yeah, I'm just talking about anything, like parking lots, like, okay, like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Little Vincent's in Huntington, 'cause it's open all night. Bro, we be getting the melees, throwing people through plate glass windows, like,
Well, you know what
nobody
they
cared.
say. I mean, I'll extend it to criminal activity, but the worst thing to happen to an addict or alcoholic or a criminal is nothing. You know? You do something and nothing happens.
Yeah, there's no consequences.
But the karma doesn't come.
Oh, karma comes.
And then
It
it
will tax
had
you.
to sit up for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so the after moving to when I met my wife. So I'm trying to like fast forward.
Yeah, no, just go at your pace.
So I meet my wife. We end up moving in together, and we were drinking every night together.
Oof.
This is where my issue really kind of took place because I was drinking Jameson every night.
Oof.
It wasn't just beer.
Now, how
your
old
pinky
were
up.
you? Now, how old were you at this time?
30.
Okay. So yeah, so you got. So let me
30.
ask you a question. You pretty much got through your 20s unscathed, like no real major arrests, no DWIs.
Nope.
So like for you, the consequences.
The bare minimum.
I mean, a hangover in the morning, but like you were still going to work every day.
Functioning.
You
A functioning.
Yeah,
I
functioning.
was functioning like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Not
Right.
that it was.
Which almost makes it worse because when you don't see consequences, there's no reason to stop.
Well, it's also now you're at the point that your significant other is drinking with you,
Yeah.
so it kind of gives us the cosign. Well, this is normal now.
Yeah.
This is okay.
Yeah. So.
Shout out to the wristband, man.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. So.
Oh, is that your new? I'm sorry, that was your new tat today?
No, this is the second pass on it.
Oh, it looks
Oh,
awesome.
my new tat I got right here.
Oh, that's right. You showed me that because I just saw that. I was like, oh, maybe he switched.
Yeah,
Before-
he did
before-
the second pass on
Before it ends, if you want to go up right there and shout out your tattoo.
Yeah,
artist,
shout out,
Shout out,
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know, because there's a couple shout outs I want to do
Okay, yeah.
before it ends.
Cool. So, so at one point she's like, "Hey, I think we're drinking too much." I'm already locked in.
Yeah.
It's like I'm locked in now.
Yeah.
And that's where I started to. It wasn't just that. It was to me because I was never controlled for years. I was on my own, did whatever I wanted and whatever. So then it was, well, we're not going to drink that much. Well, we shouldn't be spending the money. And by all means, she was not wrong for saying any of this. So I just want to clear that up. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
about her.
No, she
by
was
no
the moment of clarity in
Yeah.
the chaos.
But I kept on going. So this is where the hiding of the alcohol and spending of the money started.
Yep.
And then it just progressively got worse after that. And then I was just literally, like, I remember when I first started hiding nips of Jameson in the couch. And she caught me.
Oof.
And then it happened once. It happened twice. It happened 3 times.
Yeah, now she's like, what the hell is going on?
Like a closet drinker.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when you're hiding Jameson in the couch.
Yeah.
Might be an issue.
I was a closet drinker. I was a homebody drinker.
Yeah, it's like you're going to the bar, getting into a fight, leaving with some chick.
Right.
So I mean, it's like it's easier, especially at home. It makes it even easier to fall into that.
And it's also
Oh, no
when you're
doubt.
when you're home, the consequences are very minimum.
Yeah,
Yes.
especially if
You know
you're
what I
not
mean?
fighting with the wife and everything's kind of just
So where it really kind of took a huge turn is when my first daughter was born.
Yeah, it usually steps it up. That levels the playing field.
Right.
I mean, makes it
Because,
hot. The stakes higher.
I mean, believe me, I was the happiest man on earth because my daughter, both my daughters are my whole world, but my first daughter is my first true love, and I tell people that all the time. And she's just, I freaking love this kid. Anyway, but the stress, it's getting back to work and doing this, that, and the other thing, and it just kind of continued from there. But to answer your solid question, after my grandmother and father went.
Okay.
That's okay. So yeah, usually something.
I got kicked into. So every major event in my life made me drink more.
Okay.
Moving in with the wife, that was a major thing for me. Getting married, major thing for me. Having kids, major thing for me. I started my business, major thing for me.
Right.
And the drinking just progressively got worse and worse and worse.
So now let me ask you a question. Were you like you got to wake up in the morning and do it, or were you like after work or in the middle of work,
Yeah,
or
were
like?
you,
Well, like I
like-
said, it progressively got worse.
Yeah.
So it got to a point where
That you're shaking if you don't.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I had the shakes bad, man. Bad. Really.
See,
bad.
like I never had that, so I'm always very curious on it because like opiates.
But
Yeah.
we've had the
Dude,
the
I'm
opiate
talking-
sister.
You see this?
Yeah.
I had like a low level Parkinson's.
Yeah, that's what I seen it.
To the
Yep.
point where
Looking like a vibrator.
it would be and I would have to. I'd have to kick back at least 3 Jameson nips in a row just to stop that from happening.
That's crazy because also, like, at least with opiates, you can kind of, back then, especially cops didn't care, especially if you had a script, like with drinking, like, you also got to hide your breath and this, and then, you know, nobody wants to,
Dude,
you know.
I'm not going to lie to you. The amount of times I got pulled over, and the one thing I love about sobriety, just to clarify, is I can be honest about it.
Yeah.
Right.
And so the amount of times, because people are going to watch this and be like, oh my God, I can't believe he's actually saying that.
Nah,
Listen, there's been some I don't know if you saw Wesley's episode.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I did, actually.
Yeah.
his psych ward story was
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty wild.
insane.
It's like, yeah, all our levels of it, we're all insane. We all had insanity. You know, if not, we would all got it the first time.
100%.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Or we just stopped when it got bad, like
Right.
everybody else in the world.
100%.
The amount of times I got pulled over drinking is stupid, and nothing happened.
Now, like, was it just, whatever? Was it, let me ask you a question. Were you like speeding, got pulled over? Like, it wasn't like you were like all over the road?
Speeding pulled over.
Okay.
So, the one that I was like having half a heart attack on was I was not paying attention. I was in a work zone, and I was flying around somebody, and there was a state trooper right there.
Oh, and they're
And
real.
he came over to my passenger
The
side,
sticklers, too.
and
State
I was
troopers.
like, "Oh my God!" I just kept my face forward
Yeah.
because at this point I already had like 6 nips of Jameson.
Yeah. And
know?
all you need
And
is
I
one
don't know
little.
if you guys like it's 50 milliliters.
So, what is that equivalent to?
5 of them is
Like a quart.
Like it's 3/4 of a pint,
Oof. Man.
which is like the small bottle.
Yeah. Oof.
So I had that
I'd
already.
be wasted. Bro.
Yeah.
And that was at like 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'd be sleeping.
So
I'd be
we're
out
still
cold.
open at 9.
between 9. I had this all mapped out. I think it was like
That's great.
9:30. I think
The
9:20,
things we do,
9:30.
the rituals that we have when we're using.
Sick.
Dude, I
And
remember.
plan out our whole day around that.
You think I remember walking around the Bronx in the middle of the night. It was like after work, and I'm just walking up to random people, like just bucking up, and I'm in the hood, South Bronx, like not even giving up. They call me a cop. I'm like throwing goose against the wall, like, and I'm in their hood. You know what I mean? Like I didn't care. Like you know what I mean? Sober, I'd be like, ugh. You know what I mean? But like just to put myself in a situation where I could have got shot, stabbed, killed. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like.
Oh, dude, when I used to leave this, I used to work in the city, Queens and Brooklyn and stuff. And I would, as soon as I left the job, I'd find a liquor store. There was one time that I didn't care where I was. I
Right.
didn't care, and I was in some bad spots.
Yeah.
There was only one time that I went to get out of the car, and I was walking up to the liquor store, and these 2 dudes were standing there. I'm like, it's not that important. I got my car because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me get closer to home.
And you know, like people, I know that I'm a good guy.
Right.
I guess people have told me I look intimidating. So
Oh yeah, trust me. Yeah.
when
Hello?
I get into an area that I feel uncomfortable, I just utilize the look and just go,
Yeah.
whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
And I act that way.
But also, it could be a double-edged sword because now you have somebody, another alpha
But
male
then
that
you
bucks
also
up.
you become the target.
I
Yes.
was just gonna say that also could backfire, which it has.
Yes. Because now you bring unwarranted attention just because there's another person who has that bravado.
It's
And that,
backfired on me several times.
yeah, because it works most of the time, but then you always have that incident where it doesn't. And now you, like me, I know once I'm in that, it's like, all right, it's just. I mean, now I could just, you know, I call it, you know, I'll give somebody a way out, or I'll, you know, try to like, listen, you really want to do this, or you want to have a good night? Because if you really want to do this,
It's
I
so
can do
funny,
it.
too,
I can
'cause
do it,
I
bro.
remember when I first met Frankie, and I was sizing him up, and I was just like,
Where did you guys meet?
LSR,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, your first trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, second.
No,
Second.
yours
My
was
second.
my first.
Third with you.
And
Alumni,
I
alumni.
was just looking at him, and I'm going, do I want to do this?
Listen, this is my first encounter with Frankie.
Oh,
I had the privilege of probably out of the 28 days I was there, maybe about 25 of them I did late night cleanup.
Yeah, it was us. Dude.
He comes in. It was his first night there. I'm cleaning with my boy Kenny, and me and Kenny are like talking to each other, and we're like, "Yo, this guy's whacked."
Yeah, I was in bad shape.
Whacked.
Like, I went there fully loaded.
I was talking
you
to
did?
I was talking to him, like, the conversation was good, but I'm like, "Yo, dude, I mean, yo, you look fucked up, bro." He's like, "Dude, I'm totally fucked up." He was totally rocked. But what was weird for me is in that moment, like usually I see somebody high or whatever, and it kick things up for me, and I'd be like, I want to be like that. And that was the first time I was like, thank God,
You're not.
I'm not.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I remember right before, I don't know if you were here, when this kid came in, he actually knew Jay. And he was just, rough. I'm talking, he lifted up his arm and just like, and he was so, that was the first time I seen somebody walk in so grateful to be there.
What do you have, tracks and stuff?
Yeah, but just like, he just went, he must have had time in recovery too, because he knew about it, but like, he was so grateful to be in those doors. Like, genuinely, most people are miserable. He was like, everything you gave him, thank you. Yeah, I mean, we're all like that, but like, I never, like, I guess he's been through it and knows like how grateful, and he was just so, I hope that dude was doing good. I think his name was Vincent or something, Vinny.
James talked about it, and so did Matt, right? There'd be people that would come in there that would be complete homeless on the street.
Yeah.
2 days in,
Matt told me a
two
story.
days in,
It's
they're
pretty wild.
complaining about the mattress.
Oh, I know,
what
I know.
But there was also a guy he told me about that was there with him, and he was waiting, and he got like he was waiting on a check. Got a $200 check.
Oh, God.
That's not doing nothing.
Well,
for
you
me.
were there with him too. The guy. Remember we had like a bunch of homeless guys coming at one point, and he had like the shorts on all the time. He wore like the.
Oh yeah.
So this
I
guy.
forget his name.
so-
Actually, I got his.
So this guy, he
Yeah,
gets
he
his
deserved it,
$200 check. He leaves, and he goes to cashier, gets some liquor or whatever, and then one of the tiers is coming in, and he's sleeping in the woods right across.
Wow.
He was like, I'm gonna get back to. He's like, how far is the train station? I'm like, good luck.
Pretty far.
He was living in the city, so I'm like,
Really?
good luck trying to get out there.
Did he wait for the check to leave?
Yeah, well, it gets even worse. A counselor bought him clothes too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
as they're willing him at a detox into, all of a sudden he took that and just reversed it.
And he did it the day she didn't come in.
Yes, he
He
waited.
planned, and then he left.
Yes, so he left with the clothes, and that counselor made it like, yep, I got.
Yeah.
Like spent a couple of dollars. Yeah, because he was just like, at first you come in, you give him cigarettes,
Well,
everything.
So when I was there, there was the dude we called him Shaggy. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one's Shaggy?
Ben.
Oh, Ben, he was my roommate.
So Fred bought him some sneakers.
He was trying
Fred
to sell
didn't
them.
come in. The next day, he's like trying to sell them for like $40. Right, and this dude was crazy. Like you would see him going into the cigarette butts and like trying to look for clips and stuff. And
Right.
like, yo, just ask somebody for a cigarette.
I used to put my clips in the light.
in the light. I
And
saw it.
he found that real fast. I didn't want the clips. That's why I put them in the
What
light.
about that place? Like, I truly, even now.
I love
like,
that place.
I try. Oh, it's amazing. I really.
like
Who passed
like-
away? Patty. When we were there, Patty passed away.
Oh yeah, Miss Patty.
Yeah,
Yeah, rest in peace to Miss Patty.
Rest in peace about it.
So,
Yeah.
what's crazy is like I've been to a few rehabs, right? And I say it all the time. Like, that place, there wasn't a staff member I didn't like. Everybody, it didn't matter who they were, took their
There's
time.
only one. The redhead.
Oh, she was always nice to me, but
Oh,
So
she's.
annoying.
I love her.
I know you're talking about Autumn. What's his
well,
face? Yeah,
I
Autumn.
loved Autumn. Autumn was great.
Yeah,
She
she's-
would pick and choose though.
Yeah, she would pick and choose. If she didn't like
Yeah,
you,
well,
she
that's
would.
like, it's not
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Like, come on.
But she's also not part of the program.
Yeah, she's not.
No, she's
Yeah,
not.
Right?
No, she's
No.
not.
Because
So like,
everybody that was in there, right? I think like 95.
Yeah,
Oh, everybody that works there, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I think she had like a family member that was like
I
somebody
think- I forget
affected
the
her in
backstory.
one way, shape, form, or fashion.
Oh, yeah.
But she was cool as hell to me. But I think like even the people that did the late night crew with us, we almost had like we got a little bit of extra perks other than
Ice cream every night.
For 2 weeks in a row.
me and him on the phone. They let us have it the whole time we were
phone,
there.
bro. Yeah, we had it the whole time we were
Didn't
there,
you
bro.
guys get new phones too?
Yeah, no,
After we left, they got
no,
phone
the day
phones.
no, you left. I left the day after you. The day I was leaving, brand new phones. But this
Yeah.
is the problem. So everybody who didn't use the phone at all decided to use the phone now.
Oh yeah, because
Like
now,
one
because
kid,
now you
one
don't need
kid.
money.
What's his face? Active shooter.
Okay.
Active shooter. I see him on the phone for all the time.
Yo, this dude looked like
Yeah.
sweet as pie, the kid. But he looked like he would shoot up a school. Like
Yeah.
if you would have
He had
picked
that
somebody,
Joker's grin.
Like
But-
people called him active shooter Columbine. Everybody,
Right. So he's on the phone. I'm like, I never seen the kid on the phone one time. He's like, yeah, I was just bored. I want to make a phone call. Like,
Yeah,
this
man.
is where the headache's gonna start. Because now people that just want to make, I'm gonna call Jim. I haven't called in 4 years just because I'm bored. It's like, no, everybody. It's already aligned. Like I'm
that
just
was-
making the call because I have to make a call to kids. This
That
work.
was
you know
the
what I mean?
best part though for me because my girl's locked up. She's in prison, right?
Okay.
So I would call my mom's phone. She would call my dad's phone, and they put the phones
Oh,
together. So I
alright.
talked to her, but it was at late night, so nobody was in there. I could actually hear. Talk to her for like
Nah,
a half
bro.
half hour.
I was the only one that broke the phone, didn't get in trouble. That was when I was with you. I broke it, and then it was crazy. Doug, when I came back the second time.
I was sitting, like if you were Frank,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting that far away, and I forget who you were calling, but he just, and slams the phone. I was like,
I broke the plastic parts, all right? So
He's
Doug
good.
goes like this. Doug was like, he's like, I gotta tell you something. Like, this is when I came back. He's like, nobody ratted you out. He goes, I'm actually surprised. Not one person dimed you out. No person would dime you out. But it was the phone call too, but it was like how you can't hear anything. And it's 50 cents, 50 cents. You were with me. How many times?
You gotta pull the
Bro,
phone
which
out of the
which
cafeteria.
Yes.
what's crazy is so I was putting 50 cents in, and my 50 cents was 15 minutes. He was putting 50 cents
Yo,
in like
that
every minute and a
happened
half.
to me.
Yes.
That's frustrating.
Then the phone cards weren't working at all.
Right.
Because now I kept calling random people. And then there was towards the end, that's why they get the phones. The phone cards stopped working.
Right.
And so now all these people spending mad money on
And,
phone
but then
cards.
there was the hack that if the quarter thing was full, you'd put one in and it would come out. Right?
Yes, but you have to
would
put it 10
count
times in a
would
row.
Count it as 5 cents.
Yes, so you have to do
put
it.
the quarter in 10 times and you got a free phone call.
But it was annoying, bro. It
Addicts
was
would
annoying.
figure out anything, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't. I never used the phone.
But
I
you know,
didn't talk to
you know what the
anybody.
problem was? Like the free phones were cool, but it's like now you pissed off all the people that just wasted all their
Yeah.
money.
Right. Right.
It's like what? It's like now you do it,
Right.
and now all the phone calls were obsolete towards the end because none of them worked. It's like that place. That's the only thing that drove me crazy. It's like even Nassau University Medical Center had free phones.
Mm-hmm.
Like in 2026, we had pay phones. Like what?
Oh, Talbot House was had payphones, right? But the Talbot House, you were like, I could call the Talbot House right now. Somebody would pick
Yes,
up.
yes, you
and
would
they'd
do
be
that.
like, "Yo, Matt, is Matt here? Is Matt here?" And then you just get the free phone call if somebody called in. But yeah, addicts figure out anything. It's just like jail, bro. My first time in jail, they used the newspaper, right? And they folded up into like a big stick and put a pencil at the end in Riverhead, and they would stick it out the cell to change the TV channel.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yo, these guys are fucking smart. And I never seen.
You ever see them make the ink for the
yeah,
tats?
either that or Fifi.
Oh god. I never. That's
I
Skivans.
can't relate. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
No, that's good though.
Yeah. Trust me. That,
No, believe me,
that's not fun.
I'm very, very happy that I didn't end up.
But now, now when you went to LICR, what was like the straw that broke the camel's back?
So, I again, grandma and dad, right? They
Yeah.
go. I was at a point where I didn't even realize how much I was drinking.
Okay.
All right. So I go to work. This was a big deal in my household, but I end up finances were a problem. So I go to work in Rhode Island. I come back from Rhode Island, and this is my rock bottom moment,
Okay.
or one of them. I had several of them in the matter of like 3 days. So my rock bottom moment was me coming home, thinking my family's gonna be there, and my kids weren't. And my wife was
I know that
at
feeling.
the table,
Yep.
and she would not tell me where my kids were. So I freaked out. Next thing I know, I'm in a hotel room, wasted by myself.
Right.
Wake up the next morning like,
What happened?
What happened?
I call it the come to Jesus moment where you're like, what? How did I get here?
Now I'm like, I'm angry. I don't really know what my next move is. So the next few days, I am now, I'm in my car all day. I'm drinking all day. I'm sleeping on people's couches. So my second moment was the morning of me going to LICR.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting on my brother's couch, and I just remembered just like this. And I got my head down, and I'm like, how did I get here?
Right.
How did this happen to me? And I text my wife. and I said, what do you need me to do? She goes, I need you to go to rehab. And I said, okay, so for how long or whatever? And she goes, there's a 28-day program out east. I go, you want me to go somewhere for 28 days? Like, be away from my family, not work.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, and I wasn't allowed to go home.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like, you know, I'm like, oh my God, like, you know what I
It's
mean?
crazy
Like, what
because
is going on
it's
right
so
now?
crazy because in the real world, those 28 days go like that.
Oh yeah.
Like in the real world, it's never enough time.
Absolutely.
Never enough time in the day.
Right.
But the second somebody puts pause on your life,
Yeah.
you go like it's the end
But
of days.
it's also like it's being that like director of your own life.
Yes,
You know what I
yes.
mean? Because
Yeah.
it's like, do I go this route or do I continue to do what I do and I
So-
don't see them?
So I'm sitting there, and my brother, who's actually, well, you know what, I'm not gonna bring him up. But,
Yeah.
And not that I'm not gonna bring him up, but I'm not gonna say something.
Yeah,
personal.
that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
He grabbed me and was like, bro, this is the best thing for you. He said, you get to think only about
yourself.
yourself for 20
No bills.
days. He goes, just do it. He's like, you can hit a reset button right now and better your life. And I want to start crying now. 'Cause
Yeah.
Then let it out.
Yeah, let it out, bro. But also, you never did it before too. So at least you had that.
Well,
Like,
it's
all
the
right,
fear
you
of
never
not-
tried it. You can't say it doesn't work.
But he was there for me. And
Which is
he-
awesome.
he
Shout out
gave
to
me
him.
that.
Yeah, shout out to
Thanks, Rich.
yeah.
I love you.
Shout out to Rich.
We love you, Rich.
So he gives me this little talk, and my sister-in-law too. My sister-in-law Katie, she's amazing. She's like, Mike, I will drive you there. So, excuse me, guys.
It's all right, bro. Just take your time, bro.
I've already done so much crying up to this point. I'm tired of it, bro.
Yeah, it's like the tears run dry. It's
Well,
like
you know what they say? Crying is like taking your soul to the laundromat.
Oh wow, I never heard that.
this guy's got the
Oh,
best
I
sayings.
got balls.
Yeah.
So awesome. So I called my wife and I was like, look, I want to come say goodbye to the kids.
Yeah.
So my sister-in-law takes me there. This is my third rock bottom moment. Well, it was. I'm sitting in LICR now, right? I get admitted or whatever you want to call it, right? And Cody is in. He knows who Cody is.
yeah.
He is in the detox room with me.
Okay.
He loses his shit. And I got the person showing me around the place, right?
Right.
Your greeter, yes.
Oh my God.
Where
like,
am
dude,
I?
Where am I?
Romper
Exactly,
room.
Yeah.
Freaking out. So, I get settled, if you even want to say settled, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I get in, I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, or 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to name everybody's name, but I
Yeah.
got several people in there that I'm still friends with now, which is cool. But I'm like, I got one guy looking like the ghost of Christmas Eve, walking around the room.
Who do I know?
Samir.
Oh, Samir, yo, he's doing good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's doing good.
So
Samir,
he's walking
namaste,
around
namaste.
Samir sounds like a yogi.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Guy has
dude,
crazy
I'm
stories.
In the corner.
Yeah.
I'm in the corner of the room like this, and I got my eyes wide open, and this dude is just walking back.
There's
and
no
forth.
TV in there. It's just
No,
dark.
yeah.
Which room were you in? The one with no window?
The one on the left?
Yeah, no window.
Oh, that's even worse, bro.
Oh.
That's like
But
it's
that
hot.
one got the skylight.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah,
It's
it doesn't mean
bro,
anything.
it's terrible. You're just like sitting in bed. You can see everybody. You're like, what is going on?
So that happened.
There's a
and
lot of
then
people in that room,
The
too.
most miserable moment of this whole process was the next morning. I was sitting with my friend Sean and my friend Matt.
Oh, Sean, I know.
Who I
Yeah,
still talk to.
that's awesome. He's doing good.
And, Sean's doing great.
Awesome.
I'm not sure what Matt's doing. You know,
Yeah.
unfortunately, hopefully, I hope he's doing good. I'm sitting at the table. I got a bagel in front of me. I don't even know what the hell was right next to it, but I know it was a bagel. I had water, and I was just like this. And these guys are laughing with each other and talking, because they're past the
Yeah,
process,
you pass. Yep.
And I'm just like having an anxiety attack, and I was
Looking
like,
miserable.
oh, dude, I wish I had a picture so I could show you. No smiles, nothing. So then I saw my counselor, and he's like, "Hey, Mike, it seemed like you're talking to people." Because I'm like, "Yeah, what the hell am I supposed to do?" Like, I can't,
Yeah.
So at that moment, I was like, "Wow, I have to sit here for another 27 days." And that's you know how that all transpired. And 4 months later, I'm sitting here talking to you guys.
Listen, it's
That's
good
what's
that,
up.
listen, I became such a pro at being jails, prisons, institutions, that, and within the first 24 hours, I'm like, boom, I know where everything is, who to talk to,
Right.
what to get. Like,
I
I'm,
remember, I
like,
remember you walking in, and you just started going through the refrigerator. I'm like,
Like he
who
like
is
like
this
he's
guy?
lived there.
Yeah,
that's it, bro. I know everything, where
You
everything
did.
is, how protocol is. I know I got a couple days with no groups to hang out and
Right.
just chill. Like,
That's exactly
but like,
what
you don't
you
want to
did.
get to that. I'm happy that you made it so, it was so uncomfortable for you.
Yeah.
That motivated you not to go back to that lifestyle.
Dude, I remember when I got out, and I was talking to my wife about everything. So like, look, I didn't even want to talk about it when I first got out. Like I
It's like Fight Club.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
Yep.
I'm just like, I didn't even want to share my experience, and not that it was like.
Okay,
Terrible,
look,
it
let
was
me
like
ask you
I was
this.
hiding it.
After you got settled and whatnot, did you have a lot of laughs in rehab?
Oh, like by the end of the third, going into fourth
Yeah.
week, like you saw how
Yeah,
I was.
yeah.
I acted like I owned the place.
Yeah, with the nighttime crew, bro, you acted like they had like, you missed a spot on the floor. Anytime somebody eat, bro, in the movie room, because like
so
no, because it's
mad
your first
about
time,
that.
so I got it. I would laugh in my head, like somebody in my head, I'm like, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Like, you know what I mean?
But
Like,
you know why I got mad at that, right?
I know.
Because like nobody gave the people didn't do it. People who actually gave a shit.
Yes,
and
yes.
then people who didn't.
But-
and the people who didn't gave us the consequence. Remember, they took the phone.
Yeah, but
away,
you know what?
they
But
took
this
the
is,
TV
see,
away.
I've been there 3
Peter
times,
Pan
but
thing.
this is what they do. They never take it away for more than an hour. They gets everybody
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And remember we were there, same thing. They took it. You know what? Matt one night goes like this. This is when I had, remember I had the Netflix going in the room?
Was this when? Was it the time I was there?
No, no, no,
There
this
was-
is with him.
There was a
So
time
this
James
is-
was leaving, and James was like, "No phone for nobody."
No. So, right, this is at night, and then, like, me and Paul, a couple guys, I would always have the Netflix because it was my account. So, like, actually, it was Paul's account, whatever account it was.
Oh, I remember.
Right? So, I would check the garbages to make sure, and I would clean it up, and I would put away the
Okay.
chairs. I would stay up to the very end. But the next day, and Peter, Matt come to his little speech, it was like, oh, you guys left food in here. And that. So, I wait till he's done. I'm like, I look at Paulie, I'm like, "Well, food." So I pull him aside. He goes, "No, I'm just keeping you guys on your toes. Nothing happened."
Right.
And I was like, "Oh, I get it. Sometimes
Right.
they say it, even when everything's good.
Right.
They have to
Well,
because
it's
like people
once
get too
they-
comfortable.
Once they start seeing it get too lax, they gotta pull in the reins. A little
Yeah.
bit.
So
You know what I
basically,
mean?
that's what he was telling me. Like, yeah, you guys are doing good. He's
Well,
just
you
like,
know what? Like right before the week before I was gonna leave, how many people were in there that literally just like,
Oh, they were
it's
eating full
almost
meals.
Like, it's almost like they were there because they were mandated or something like that, and they just didn't care.
you know what? You know what I
That
do?
was annoying.
You know what gets me through it? I'm
There's
sorry.
some
Before you say it,
people in here that actually
this is the
want
best thing to
to
do.
come.
I look at them and I feel bad because I know what they're gonna be right back.
Right.
So honestly, when I see you act like that, it means you're gonna be
Well,
right back.
well, I always say this, right? Like you come in, let's say A is you just putting down the drink or the drug, right? If you come in at A and leave at B, it's progress.
Right.
The idea is to get to Z, where you're fully ready to surrender to the spiritual principles
Sure.
or whatever program you pick, right? But I remember the last night I was there, I sat up front, so I was facing the house, and I was looking around, and I shared, and I was like, it's weird because like if you spot it, you got it, right? And I looked around and I saw every version of me that ever came into a rehab. And I was like, I remember when I was that guy. I remember when I was there. I remember when I was there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's when it came full circle. And I felt that there was something different about LSER. I've been to a few rehabs, and it was Silky that came in one day, and he's one of the people that like his name's in the sidewalk
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
So, what do you call it? He's one of the people that like started it with the owner before the owner passed.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Listen, this place was built on love." And I could feel that love, and it was definitely the week Miss Patty died that
Yeah.
you just really felt the love in there, just like a lot of God moments that was like, oh
Yeah.
crap,
Like even this time around, I made sure you saw. I sat up against that whiteboard every group,
Right.
by myself, away from everybody.
unless Curtis
like,
was there.
What? Yeah, whatever. Hi, Curtis. But no, he's cool now. Now I seen him
Hi,
outside. I seen him
Curtis.
outside. I mean, he's cool. He's good people.
He's awesome.
He's awesome.
Curtis is
Everybody's there. It's all Brendan, Curtis, Mel.
Brendan, somebody we want to have on.
Yes, but what's it called? I sat up there. I stayed away. I didn't sit in the back at all. I made sure I was away from the the BS and the talking.
Well-
participated, did everything. I was like, you know what? I'm done being comfortable in these places. I'm done Yeah, because it makes it too easy. So you're like,
Right.
you could do it.
Well, like they say, you got to be uncomfortable.
Yes.
You get comfortable being uncomfortable, right? And like, it's just, I mean, that rehab really changed. Like a lot of things clicked for me, which was dope. So we have 20 minutes, about 20 minutes, 5 minutes left actually. We have 5 minutes left. Just got the notice.
5 minutes.
So-
oh, wow.
It
Time
went by
flies.
fast.
You see how fast it
Yeah.
goes?
So a couple things. Number one, favorite conspiracy theory, if you have one.
You're not really big into them, right? I feel like.
No, I am, but there's like, I don't know why I'm stuck on
What
the
really-
Bermuda Triangle thing.
Okay.
Oh, so
Okay,
what
that's
oh
cool.
no, okay,
Is that
no,
conspiracy theory?
yes.
Like-
Well,
Yes.
so what I always heard, fast track, there is natural portals over there. That's why things keep going
Right,
missing.
right.
That's why you ever see like people that go missing and like vanish off the face
Bro,
of the earth.
there was like that flight that disappeared.
Yes.
and
So
then-
basically, like it's just natural.
Didn't Amelia Earhart go over that too, or am I confusing that with something else?
I think you confused.
Jamie, pull it up on the laptop.
Yeah,
we need a
right.
Jamie. I need a
Oh,
Jamie.
we're gonna have a
I do
Jamie.
that to him on the phone. I'm like, yo, Jamie.
Yeah, he tells me that all the time. We were looking at freaking Mike's Hot Honey.
Mike's Hot Honey, I'm in shop
alright,
stop.
So,
Amazing, by the way.
what about superheroes? Are you big on superheroes?
Okay, I know.
So-
you get
so-
to be
so
on Marvel.
real-
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
so
he's-
real quick,
yes.
Marvel announced that they're having a new Hulk, right?
What?
So Bruce Banner's still Hulk.
No, I
But
know.
it's going to be a what-if series, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's Daredevil becomes Hulk.
Oh yeah, they do that. Yeah, but they're not making like a new Hulk for the Marvel movies.
But it's going to be a whole run.
I'm not a huge fan of the
Hulk.
what-ifs.
Either am I.
No,
Some of
it's
them are
cool. Yeah, I like the alternate universes because that's not a what if. Well,
Really?
it depends. Like
that's cool.
like the Ultimates universe that's more grounded. That's where Miles Morales comes in,
Right.
and like they have like different.
It's like a
sticking
one-shot
to
almost.
The regular, like the regular Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Do you see the Spider-Man trailer?
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be awesome.
But I'm Marvel now. I keep my expectations very,
Well,
very,
this
very low.
is the thing with the Spider-Man movie.
It's hard to top what they do.
Spider-Man movies gonna go on the same time as Doomsday in the timeline. So that's why our new Spider-Man, Hulk, Punisher, they're all not in
Can
Doomsday.
I say
'cause-
this since this goes on the internet?
yeah, of course,
Okay.
Shoot.
I don't care what anybody says. Avengers Endgame is not a good movie.
No, it's not. It's
I
really
don't
not.
care.
Listen,
I don't care what
listen.
anybody-
Doomsday.
Bring the hate.
That's
Listen,
it.
Endgame was such a letdown. I remember, me and my ex-wife saw it together. She looked at me after, and she's like,
Yo,
"You
to
don't
be
look-
honest-
you don't look too happy." I'm like,
Listen, to be
My wife
honest,
said the same thing.
Yeah.
She goes,
To-
"Why do you look like you're upset?" I'm like,
Yeah,
I
I
like-
was.
I liked Civil War.
Civil War's a great
So I
movie,
think
bro.
that YouTube short, when
Yeah.
I tag Marvel, the people are gonna go crazy and might give us the most engagement we ever got.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a couple things I want to address real quick before we're done. Number one, we got Fred on Thursday. We got my boy Mal from CI Rapper on Saturday. I want to have you back because I feel like this was a little short.
I would love to.
I would like.
And
to
plus,
have you
you're
back
doing the
sooner than later.
videos too now, so like
Maybe-
you're very like
maybe
yes.
the 18th if you're available.
Is that Saturday?
18th or 25th.
Yeah, we usually try to do it on the weekends because nobody has work or
Just to make
anything.
sure,
Yeah.
I mean,
Or if you want to do it at night during the
could do
week,
one
we
during
could do
the
it. We
week,
could do
too.
whenever.
We could do it during the
I
week.
will be here as much as I love. This is awesome. I
Well,
love
it's
it.
cool because now you got to like Wes. We had to do two because something happened, but like his second time, he felt much more comfortable because now he knows how to like to
I'm
gauge
actually
it.
shocked how comfortable I was.
Right?
I
It's
thought I was
real
gonna be-
late.
Well, you know it's
Yeah.
cool because you don't even see the camera. That's the best
Yeah.
part. It's like just having a conversation with your
Yeah.
boys. Something that we got going on. There's a company that reached out to us called Attorney Shield. Shout out
Yes,
to Attorney
Attorney
Shield.
Shields.
They're going to be giving us a code for people that want to use the service that they get a discount, right? So what Attorney Shield is if you get pulled over, right? For the duration of that pullover, you open up the app and there's always the lawyer on 24/7. And it becomes like a FaceTime with a lawyer, and the lawyer will speak to that officer for you, so your rights don't get violated and all that. It is such
I'm
a
gonna once we
dope-
get it, I will get pulled over on purpose, and just to use.
Just have it.
I'm gonna go in front of a cop and start doing one of these.
It's
See what happens.
It's
You'll
such a
get it,
dope
you just
thing.
look and be like,
Yeah,
watch this.
yeah. Watch this.
It's such a dope thing. I do want to do like we always do.
Red Bull,
Red Bull. Shout out to
Gatorade.
Red Bull. We need a
Got
sponsor.
Jocko.
Jocko, Quest.
Gatorade, we need a sponsor. Hold on, I'm just gonna stand up to the camera real quick. We have these on deck.
Yes.
Right here.
Oh, there you go.
These hoodies says Project Mayhem Podcast and got the logo on the back. Hit us up. Hit us up.
Instagram, Facebook,
Any of them, whether it's
everything,
my
yeah.
personal, his personal,
Yeah.
any of them.
I'm gonna say also Paul Touchlock. He's my tattoo artist.
Yes.
Does great work. He pretty much does all my work. So.
Where's
Shout
the
out to
shop?
him, yeah.
What's that?
Where's the shop
Lindenhurst.
at? Lindenhurst. What's the name
Okay.
of it again?
He actually changed the name over,
Oh, okay.
so he's just getting started. He just moved.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
So how
you
do
can find him on social media.
we're gonna have you back by the end of the month? But how do people find you?
You can look me up on Facebook, Michael Bonesteel. That's pretty much it.
How do you spell that?
Bonesteel.
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
tag you
we'll
in all the
tag you
video.
in
We're
it.
gonna tag you in all everything, so that people can just boop click on you
Yeah,
from
and I
that.
do a lot of motivational videos. I do try to do fitness videos.
Now,
and
quick question:
yeah.
your company, you do construction too?
Yes, Triumph Contracting.
There you go.
TRIUMPH
You have a number?
Contracting. You can call me 631-988-8048.
There you go.
We might have you look in the other room.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, I forgot about that,
So
yeah.
listen, we're gonna be back here Thursday.
Yes.
We're gonna be here Thursday night, Saturday. Maybe we could get you in even next week if possible.
Yeah, whenever you want. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
With that, because I feel like this needs a part 2, 100%.
Yes, dude, because it's so hard to cram everything into
Yeah.
one shot. Because there's just
So
so
we
much,
need
and
a
then
part
you,
two.
right when you leave, you're like, oh, I could have said.
Yeah.
That. Yeah, I mean,
I'm following
and plus
up.
we're gonna get into the Marvel stuff too, because like I like to do like.
I can talk Marvel.
Yes,
all day.
yes.
So,
And we have a lot of big
maybe
things coming
something
up.
we could do. I don't know if you guys got Disney Plus, but maybe what we could do is we could watch the second season of the new Daredevil.
I'm not a big Daredevil
And then
guy. I
we could
really
come
don't
in and
care
watch
about
that. Oh, I love Daredevil.
Really?
It's dope. No, it's dope. It's got Punisher. Bro, it's dope.
I'll check it out. I'll check it
It's
out.
dope.
You gotta watch
Kingpin's in it, I think. Right?
It's
So
really,
yeah.
really good.
So we'll do that and watch either that, Spider Noir, or something like that. We'll watch.
The Boys is
something.
coming out. Anybody watch The Boys?
Oh, The Boys is great.
Ah, The Boys is
is
awesome.
great.
That's not, I just didn't get into it.
Yeah, dude, watch it, bro.
Invincible's good too.
Invincible. I gotta catch another season. Rick and Morty starting.
Rick and
Rick and
Morty
Morty.
starting, so there's a lot that we need to cover.
Yes.
So we'll probably have it back next week. And
Yeah.
I would love that. Thank you for having me.
and with that, everybody,
Yes.
thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
We love you, care for you, appreciate you. If nobody told you they love you today, you got better people in your life, but I love you.
Sada pop pow.
Over and
Out.